on skates.
Saw rollerblading on TV. All my friends had rollerblades.
I didn't even have the right skates at the time, but we would like jump stairs and like set up ramps for our rollerblades. And then I got a pair of Aggressive skates, and I loved it ever since then.
I kind of stuck with soccer for a little while, up until like middle school. You know, I eventually wanted to stop going to the soccer games and stop going to soccer practice so I could skate.
Before, like when I was in high school, I didn't really think I was too I mean, I was in track, but other conventional sports, I wasn't really that. I didn't even try. I just thought I wasn't good. And now that I rollerblade, I feel like I could do anything if I really tried.
There's no set like you have to do this, you have to do that. You can wake up in the morning and go skate in your underwear. It doesn't matter. There's no uniform or anything.
There's no real games to win or lose at. You're battling yourself basically every time you go out.
You know, there's definitely more of a freedom behind it than any other, you know, like action sport or whatever you want to call it. You have entire control over what and how you want to portray it.
When I'm out rollerblading, people stop and look because they haven't seen it in so long. It's not biking, it's not skateboarding.
Nowadays, rollerblading is such a small community that it doesn't get any media exposure. There's barely any kids that do it.
Well, rollerblading's not really on TV, so for the most part, no one really sees it. And if it is, it's being made fun of. It's looked at as like a joke, pretty much.
You know, I think what we do is pretty cool. I think that if people knew more about it, they would agree.
It's not difficult to ride a bike or push around on a skateboard. It's an individual sport and you can push yourself as far as you want.
Everyone needs something that they really enjoy, and so I really enjoy it, so it keeps me active. I mean, I'm 32, most people I know don't do anything really physically active anymore.
People see us skating, they're like, oh, I can't believe people even do that still. It's like, yeah, we still do it. It's my life.
It's happening all over the world in the smaller community. Not everybody knows about it, but it's happening.
The stuff that we're doing is really sick, and you know, people put a lot of time and effort into what they're doing, and hopefully people will see that.
The coolest shit about rollerblading is the simple fact that we're doing it because we like to do it. Like, we're actually out doing sick shit. We don't get paid anything to do it. Like, I think that makes rollerblading, just in my mind, I think rollerblading's way cooler just because of that reason.
You know, early 90s rollerblading was everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing rollerblading.
When rollerblading first started off, it was in its early stage of development. The tricks weren't very difficult. The pioneers just pretty much took middle wheels out of their traditional inline skates and started doing grinds with them.
It wasn't as refined as it is now. Like, it didn't look cool. But now it's incredible.
You know, rollerblading has definitely progressed over the last, I don't know, I'd say 8-9 years, and it's insane, and people are really, you know, starting to get a different mindset on it.
Most rollerbladers don't even have health insurance, and they're doing it still when they're like risking their body for nothing. Get paid in pennies, and you're still out there skating.
Maybe somewhere down the line it will get the exposure and the respect it deserves. But no matter what, I really feel like people are always going to keep skateboarding, keep biking, and rollerblading will be the smaller community, and I like that. But I just would like people to know what it is I do. It's a small community, and it's so small that people don't really understand what it is or even see what it is.
Usually, like, I tell people that I skate, and they're like, oh, okay. And they assume that I skateboard, and then, like, they'll be talking about it, and I'll be like, oh, no, like, I actually, like, rollerblade. And they'll just be like, what? Like, what do you mean you rollerblade? So, like, and then I explain it all to them. They have pretty much no idea what I'm talking about, but they're like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, I guess.
Like, people always think, like roller skate, and even if I tell people I rollerblade, like older people, they say I skateboard, regardless, no matter what. Every time they're like, oh, so how's skateboard? And it's like, rollerblade, but whatever.
I don't know, I don't really try, and I just say, yeah, I rollerblade, and almost leave it at that. You know, sometimes I go into, like, further explanation, but a lot of times people just don't like, they don't get it. They're like, you speed skate with that, you know, like, and so it's really frustrating in that respect. The thing with that is whenever I get into talking about rollerblading, then I always feel like I have to show them, and once they see it, they just understand.
I'd like rollerblading to be a little bit more popular. Definitely not as mainstream as skateboarding or biking or snowboarding, any of those sports. Definitely not. I would much rather have rollerblading be small, poor-ass community of people just doing it because they love it.
If somebody skateboards and you walk down the street and you see they're wearing a skateboarding t-shirt, you don't even look twice at them. But if you see that someone has a rollerblade t-shirt on, you probably stop, talk to them, get their phone number, and you'll end up skating with them in a week.
It's a good community, and you know, it's a good reason to travel.
I can go anywhere in the world right now just because I'm a rollerblader, and I'll have a place to crash. I'll get shown around a different city somewhere in the world and get taken to skate spots that they don't even if they don't speak the same language. It's like universal.
Always got a place to crash with rollerbladers, you know. Everybody's like very welcoming, and it's a great scene.
There's a lot of different interesting people that do it. A lot of different genres, from the emo kids to the hip-hop kids to whoever, and I think that diversity is great.
I mean, all the people that all the people that I've met rollerblading, like, there's no way that I would have ever come across them, like, you know, going to high school or, like, going to college. Like, they're so different individuals than most of the people that you come across in everyday life.
I've met so many great people through the sport, you know, like, it's so positive.
I don't know what I'd be doing if I didn't start skating.
Where would I be without rollerblading? Not happy. Not doing what I wanted to, probably.
I've been a rollerblader for over a decade, and it's what I enjoy doing. I can't see myself stopping anytime soon.
But I have this feeling, you know, when you strap on a pair of rollerblades and, you know, go do a trick, it just brings so much satisfaction to you, you know, putting them away forever. Like, it hurts to think about, like, you know, when I get to that point in my life where I'm not going to be able to do it, it's probably going to be a, you know, a rough time. I'm going to have to find something else that, you know, brings enjoyment to my life.
Most of my greatest memories are associated with rollerblading somehow, like either like chilling with people that I rollerblade with, or like traveling places, like to skate, to go to competitions and all that. I mean, I can't even think of anything that I would want to change about it.
No, I wouldn't change anything.